Never allow waiting to become a habit. Live your dreams and take risks because life is happening now. Hello everyone, my name is Namita. Welcome to my channel, and today in this video I am going to share 7 uncomfortable truths with you that you need to hear, because this is something which is never taught to us in our school or in our college. Whatever we study is always circled around academics. They only focus on the academic knowledge. No one tells us about these life skills which we literally need when we grow up, when we start taking responsibility of our own life, of the lives of other people. We face challenges, then we come to know that there are certain things which we need to be told or which we need to learn. So there are some truths. If you can face them and if you can absorb the fact that these things are how it works, then it would be easy for you to deal with various difficult situations and you'll be able to create a happy and fulfilled life for yourself. So the first uncomfortable truth is that do not expect new results from old behaviors. Now notice and observe in yourself only that we are the kind of people who don't like change a lot. Our habits, our routines, our patterns are all the same. We continue eating the same food that our parents were eating. If it is unhealthy, we are doing the same. Lot of fried food, the food which is just good for our tongue, not for our stomach. For other habits, if we are lazy, we never try to become more active. If we are not in a habit of cleaning our surroundings, we just remain untidy. We don't bring a lot of change in our habits and patterns, but at the same time we are complaining about life not bringing any changes into our surroundings. Our situation is not being changed, luck is not favoring us. All this is happening because we are not changing our behaviors and our patterns. How will life change? If you really want a drastic change to happen in your life, if you want destiny to start favoring you, you have to first of all bring changes into your efforts, into your habits, into your routines. Are you doing new things? Innovation is such a wonderful thing, but we are so daunted by change that we don't want to be uncomfortable. We are always very comfortable into our comfort zone. We don't want to come out of it. Then how will anything new happen to us? If you want something new to happen to you, you have to put something new into your routine, into your behavior, into your patterns. Then only new things will happen to you. The second uncomfortable truth is stop expecting people to read your mind and tell them exactly what you want. Many relationships fail or disputes happen only because we expect other people to do things the way we want them to, instead of communicating it clearly to them that this is how I like to be treated, this is what I want. On this festival I am expecting this, or you misbehaved with me the last time, it hurt me. We just keep quiet and we expect that the other person should read our mind and they should know that I felt bad because of their words or their behavior. If you're not communicating, the other person would not know. They cannot read your mind. People expect surprises, but they don't tell the other person. Maybe the other person does not believe in surprises. You have to tell them that I like surprises. So on my birthday, if you can plan something, do that. There is nothing wrong in communicating. The relationships need to have an open communication, not just the romantic relationships. All the relationships, parents, children, sibling, friends, all the relationships should have a very open and clear communication. This is what I want from you. If you can do it, it's okay. The other person would be able to tell you that, okay, they have a limitation, they can't do things beyond that. So you will also not expect things unnecessarily. So people would not read your mind. You have to communicate it to them through your words. The third truth is that you cannot change certain relationship dynamics just by loving them harder. There are some complicated relationships, the relationships where there is one-sided love. The other person is not giving you the same respect, the same love, the same emotions in return as you are. What we try to do is we try to bring them to our side by loving them more, by doing more things for them, by putting in more efforts, and then we get hurt when we don't get the same return. You cannot make someone else love you. if the person is not in love with you, he or she is not. Why are you losing your self-respect by begging them for love, by just going after them, by crying for their love, by all the time telling them that how much you love them? Things happen naturally. If a person is not loving, is not caring, is not treating you nicely, then you should understand that this person is not going to do anything for you. Even if the person agrees because of your tears and because of all the sadness that you are showing them, the person would not respect you. Love happens naturally. It is not something that you can beg for. So don't put unnecessary efforts into those relationships where you know that things would not happen how you are expecting them to. You cannot make the other person love you by loving them harder. Show some respect for your own self. You at least love yourself enough to part ways with the person who is not on the same page as you are. That's all I can say. The fourth thing is that one of the most important moments in life is when you finally find the courage to let go of what you cannot change. There are certain things which we simply cannot change. Where we have taken birth, which family have we arrived into, which area do we come from, our financial status in childhood, the other person, whether he or she would love us or not, the past, these things cannot be changed. And we waste half of our life, more than that, by working on these factors which cannot be changed. Magic starts happening when you realize that certain things are beyond our control, but certain things are. Our future is in our hands. Becoming a better person is in our hands. Learning English is in our hands. Changing our financial status, changing our lifestyle is in our hands. So your standard of living, your achievement, your success is in your hands. But your past, your relatives, your families, people who have broken your heart, everything is not in your control. So you have to identify the things which don't need to be worked on. They will only bring more sorrow. They will only bring more heartbreaks. They will only pinch you more. It will be a lot of pain if you get into that direction. You have to start working on something which is in your control. And I think if you just, to be precise, the only thing that you can work on is becoming a better person, and everything else will come along. If you are investing in yourself today, that is enough. Everything else will fall in place. Your relationship, your finances, your job, your career, everything will fall in place if you are working on your own self, if you are truly working on your self-improvement, if you are a growth-oriented person who wants to step ahead in life. That is all that you need, and that is in your control. This is something which you should not crib and complain about, where you do not need to blame the destiny. You don't need to talk about your background, anything. You can work on it, irrespective of your situation, your physical, mental, emotional state. You can do it. If you are a warrior, you can do it. The fifth thing is being honest might change. The fifth thing is being honest may chase away a lot of people, but it will always keep those who are true. Now you already know who are the people around you who are true to you, who are genuinely in love with you, who genuinely care for you. Some people would blame you, will call you selfish, they will call you very bad, they will give you names just because you're thinking about yourself, just because you're talking about your own growth. They will start blaming you. You will face a lot of hatred. People would throw stones at you. They would basically call you selfish, that you are just thinking about yourself. But there is nothing wrong in working on our own improvement. This is everybody's right. You are allowed to grow at your own pace and in your own comfort zone. It is allowed. So you have to create an environment for yourself where you can thrive. You have to sideline those people who are always there to pull you down, who are humiliating you, who have discriminations against you. There would always be such people, but the people who are truly with you will always stand by your side. So when you are on this path of growth, there would be people who would part ways. Let them go away. Stop chasing them. The people who are your true supporters would always be by your side. All you need is them. You don't need to run after those people, because any which way they are not going to help you. They will only add on more negative energy in your life. So focus only on those people who are true to you. Let them go. Any which way you don't need them, let those people go. The sixth uncomfortable truth is that sometimes you have to walk away from what you want to find what you truly deserve. Sometimes we want things because other people have it. That is not our true desire. This is not something which we truly need, but this is something which is either out of comparison because everybody else is having, so I want it. Sometimes you have to deviate your path from your wants, needs and desires. There are things which we truly deserve, and sometimes it is bigger than what we want. So you have to let your destiny find you. Explore more things. Don't just stick to one thing. If you've got a job, what people do is that they are just caught up in a rut. They're not trying new things. They're not exploring options. If a job is what they are into, they would just spend all their 60 years into it. They would not try to explore new areas. And then we complain that, see, other people are doing so many things, their destiny is favoring them. It is not their destiny or their luck. It is their efforts which is favoring them. So you have to sometimes explore different areas to find your true potential, to find what you actually deserve in life. But if we will not explore, then how will we ever know if we are meeting our purpose or not? No one is born with a purpose. No child knows what they actually are capable of becoming. They just watch movies. They want to become a pilot. They want to become a Shah Rukh Khan. They want to become a billionaire. But when you become an adult, now you know which are the paths that you need to follow. Which are the things, what kind of efforts do you need to put in to actually get to that destination. You eventually find your purpose by exploring different options, by getting into different alternatives, by following different paths. There is one path which is truly defined for you. You just have to explore different paths for reaching there. So find yourself within yourself, and then you will see that you are there where you deserve to be. Last but not the least, the seventh uncomfortable truth is all those thoughts in your head are just words. Now, a lot goes into this head. A lot of thoughts, a lot of emotions, a lot of voices, a lot of noises which are always mumbling inside our head. And we feel that everything that we are thinking of is true. No, these are just words, something which can be changed. Right now, if you're feeling very sad, if you are in deep pain, you can change it. The words can be changed. While filming a video, so many times I speak wrong words, but I can change it, right? Similarly, you can change your thoughts just by putting in positive thoughts. If a lot of negative thoughts are ranting in your head, you can change them. Of course you can, by putting in something positive. What I do is I start reading a book. These days I'm reading, I don't know if, yes, this is the book that I'm reading right now, The Power of Now. Whenever I feel that I am feeling negative, of course we have difficult situations. There are times when we cannot keep our positivity intact. So those days I put some positive into my mind. That is what you can do. You can only dilute your thoughts by putting in more positivity. They are just words. They are not permanent thoughts. Thoughts keep coming and going. So you don't have to follow your thoughts. You just can change them. You can just fill in with your mind with more positivity. Don't think that thoughts are permanent. Thoughts are very temporary. They are there this minute, next minute you'll be thinking about something else. So don't take your thoughts seriously. Instead, put them and place them wisely in your mind. It is all that you can do. So all these uncomfortable truths that I've shared with you mean just one thing, that you can change anything. You have to start believing in yourself. If you accept these truths, it will be easy for you to work on your own self. It will be easy for you to change your own mindset. It will be easy for you to change your own destiny. It will be very easy and simple for you to create a path for yourself which will take you to your real destination. That's all about this video. I'm going to end it on this positive note. I hope you find it helpful. I will see you in my next video. Till then, keep working on your self-improvement. There is nothing like getting better every day. This feeling is amazing. So I wish you all the best. See you in my next video. Bye bye for now.